Breathe with me real quick. Okay, so I found a bunch of weird connections to our Zegler friend. I'm just joking. I'm not saying our, like I'm a part of this whole movement. Usually I really stay out of stuff like this. I may be speaking too soon and the audio may be fine. The audio may be fine. If it is, disregard this message. But if the audio is choppy, my apologies, because it literally just started now. It's weird as shit. But it may not be in post. It's just showing up as that now, but it may be fine. All right, enjoy the video. And I don't make videos on this, but ever since I've been getting into gematria a lot more recently, I started just searching up random things that happen, right? Especially the things that get a lot of attention. So right now, currently, as I was watching many different videos, I was actually watching this woman's video. I've got a lot of stuff in the background. Don't worry about that. Those are for future videos. But okay, so yeah, what a shame. Mary Jane, whatever. That has nothing to do with the video. But then, right. I got curious about what's been going on with this whole thing where they're making video game characters ugly and all this stuff, talking about like just your run-of-the-mill distraction stuff happening in media, right? But the one thing I've always been aware of is the stuff since Blood Origin with The Witcher and them not following source material and just weird stuff going on, right? So I said, okay, right, well, what is Earth? What is this whole thing? Simulation, whatever, school, blah blah blah. What is the main thing here about? It's about energy, right? So how do you do a mass harvest of energy on people? Well, you take something that someone really loved as a kid and you completely ruin it or don't follow the source material or change it into this new woke style. Which I have to say to y'all, woke is literally a word that was taken by the government for what the original meaning of what it was supposed to represent and re-injected back into society to become what it is now. So I'm glad that I see, people fighting against it. I feel like the fight is futile since it is planned, but blah, blah, blah. The reason I'm prefacing this with all this is to say that Zegler is a part of this. People are saying, woke Disney, whatever. You can see it right here. And that's what I'm going to get into right now. So I started going down a rabbit hole. Boom. Woke Disney's white Rachel Zegler. This dude, never saw him before. Yinka, that guy. Critical drinker. Found another video. Even watched a video by Brett Cooper. And I've been seeing them all over. Now I'm saying, what is the deal, right? I'm into gematria. I just started getting into it. So I am completely in the infantry of it, and all I'm doing is finding connections and comparisons. But one weird thing about gematria that you cannot deny is that all of these words are connected to numbers. They all line up. It can't, like, every number, it's simple numerology. Like, that's what I'm saying a lot. I'm being thrown up in the mouth. Don't worry, I'm gonna get clear and concise real soon because I'm just off this high right now of how fucking insane this is. So here she is right here. In this is from the YouTube channel Variety. So let me pull up the YouTube channel. Let me see real quick. Let me pull up the YouTube channel. Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot. And I bet if I do Gal Gadot's name, or Gadot, her name on gematria, the calculator, it'll pull up a bunch of shit too. But right here, this is the Variety channel. Because on the Critical Drinkers video, he pulled it up. And I wanted to see what this Variety in the top corner was. So let me see. Zoom in over display, camera and display. That gives me the full thing. So there we go. He cut it a little bit out in his recording. Boom, right here. And I said, okay, I want to see the full thing. So I go to the channel. I find out it's a channel. So I just I typed in Variety and it came up and I was like, oh, they're a YouTube channel. Funny enough, this video was uploaded on September 9th. The 9th is the symbol for completion if you know numerology, and it symbolizes a bunch of other stuff, which is very funny. We're going to get back to that point towards the end. Now, so I start going, a lot of people are making a big deal out of this Rachel Zegler thing. And I'm saying like, yeah, she's trying to, we know the whole agenda and everything going on. But the more you pay attention to things you don't want, you grow them. So honestly, the people fighting against this whole woke agenda and everything are giving energy to it. They're growing it rather than to ignore these people and let them just burn their own hole in the ground of whatever they're doing, right? Now we get to the crazy part. So then I go, you know what? I'm literally joking with my roommate. I'm telling her, yo, I bet if we just type in her name, it'll come up because, because why not? Because why not? Here we go. Remember, I'm an infinite. I'm an infinite. Yeah, I'm an infinite in this game. I'm an infant in this game. So let me make a cut real quick and pull this stuff away. Okay, I got everything set up. Now, a lot of people like to joke on gematria and say the whole thing about conspiracy and everything like that. Whatever your views and positions on that, let me just put the disclaimer right now before I start saying all of this stuff and even breaking down, whatever like I'm about to get into with this and start connecting things. I'm going to just say this. Whatever your view is on gematria and whether it's correct or not, it's actual factual numerology that every letter is connected to a number. So, I mean, when you think about the 7 universal laws, there's no way you can really change this truth. But hey, whatever. That's how the reality spits it out. Sorry, I'm on this high, so I'm like bugging because this shit is crazy. So, in one of the videos, I seen someone pull up, so I'm going to explain why I've typed certain words in the calculator. Zegler was raised in Clifton, New Jersey, blah, blah, blah. Talks about her prepper. This is on Wikipedia. She then attended the Catholic all-girls college preparatory Immaculate Conception High School, right? So I typed in Catholic because I'm just curious. I'm typing in everything here. And here's the list of what I get on the gematria calculator. If you don't know about gematria, I'm telling you, learn it because you will start to see how these mofos run this. Right here. This is what the list I concocted. Variety. I type in variety and I almost fall out my chair. Find the matches. Look at the matches that come up. Variety. 37 in the fucking reduction cipher. Reverse. What? The reverse cipher. In reverse reduction, 44 matches with Snow White. Zegler, 3789. Her last name literally lines up with variety. This reality is scripted, y'all, bro. This is Hollywood, bro. Y'all can't, this is blowing my mind. If this doesn't seem weird to you and it's just a coincidence, but we're out here believing that there are no such things as coincidences. It's crazy. I did my own name and it literally lines up with Lunar Was Lost and Moon. This shit is scripted, bro. Now, to me, it's awesome. And the disclaimer I want to put is, yeah, you can go ahead and not believe that any of this is scripted to happen and everything. But I literally see people debating and talking about what is it? The director is now that all this is backfiring, they're thinking that, oh no, that she was wrong to put cast in the role because it's becoming a dumpster fire and fans are attacking. No, bro. I always think this is intentional, bro. I didn't know. You can't pull that over my eyes. At least a satisfactory answer for me that would, I'm not really losing sleep over this, but give me comfort to just move on. I can just move on with life because I don't really care. But there are some people actually attacking this and distraught over it. And some people are, justifiably offended and want to go out and make videos. But with the sheer amount of videos coming out and everybody having their viewpoint, I feel like it's one big ass distraction, and it's an intentional distraction. Obviously, all this stuff is intentional. But no, this lines up too crazy. And don't worry, we're not stopping there either. Right here, find matches between Catholic. Look at this. How do you deny this? Catholic lines up with Snow and Whites. In the reverse reduction is 46. In Catholic, the ordinal is you can't just type in these words and they have no comparison. Or you can't draw the comparison. So let me show you. Protestant. I was going to type in Protestant. I don't even know how to spell the Protestant church, but let's say Christian. Okay. Let's add it. So I'm typing it in. Let me just show what I'm doing on screen. So Christian. Does anything match up? There, feminism and Rachel. But that's nothing when you actually start putting all the things together. And it's funny, it's one word, 9 letters. Dude, okay, let me not bug you. But that's nothing because one number you're supposed to look for a little bit more in the matches. But that's weird that Christian matches up with feminism and Rachel still. But you can still see how they do this, because what gematria is supposed to be is a guide on how they follow it. So basically it's like a script on how they follow certain things or how certain events happen. There's people that are way better than me. Like I said, I'm an infant, so I'm not even going to go too hard. Like, I'm not even going to be like, yo, this is law. But I'm going to show you another connection that actually freaked me out about this, and it's actually one that I connected to Gal Gadot. But before I do that, let me just show you the rest. So right here, another one, you get, boom, you get Rachel, 47. This is her first name. The ordinal is 47. The reduction is 29. White, 29. Feminism, 47. So more of like this whole thing she's trying to stand for, and whatever her character is meant to stand for. Let me see now. Let's get, again, right here, boom, more, just more. It's just weird when the numbers show up repeatedly like this, patterns, you have to be like, what the heck is going on? Snow, 71, 37 in the reverse. Catholic, 71. Variety in her last name, Zegler, 37. These numbers matching up cannot be denied, bro. It's so creepy, bro. It's so creepy. Let me show you again. So Snow White together, obviously. And it's together, which Snow White together equals 136. I'm telling y'all, you got to learn simple gematria. At least simple gematria. Look at this. Snow White, 46, 44. Reverse and reduction. Variety, Catholic, 44, 46. This is scripted, bro. This it's actually blowing my mind when you actually see it. Now, to get to the thing that, you know, I wanted to show and compare of what is going on. So pay attention to this. So I'm not going to play the audio. Shout out to Critical Drinker, by the way. I've watched his videos before, but take a look at this. I don't want to, again, I hope this is properly citing where I'm getting it from, because I'm showing. So Critical Drinker, shout out again for using Variety's clip. Oh man, oof. Okay, so look at how Gal Gadot is staring at her. Look at this. Look at how, look, and then look at here. The lips, everything, like how she's kind of watching her. I pointed out this before, that she's almost like really, I don't know. I feel like it's weird. I heard from Brett Cooper's video, I heard her talking about how like, oh, how like smug and how these rich Hollywood people act. But then I'm like, no, it feels weird. Like it's something is uncanny about her really watching her as she speaks. Some people said, like, you got the jokesters out there that are saying the obvious thing. Oh, she's just probably like laughing like, I'm Wonder Woman. What the fuck is she talking about? Why are we rewriting this? But no, it's all scripted, man. Hollywood is scripted. So there's no way it's not like that. But let me show you now. So let me show you this crazy thing that freaked me out. Here we go. Now, when I'm about to I'm making sure that I give good disclaimers in this video. I'm telling you right now, another fucking disclaimer. I am not a conspiracy theorist. I'm into conspiracies. I like looking at some of them from sometimes, but they could be a bad rabbit hole to get into. And again, like everything, some are proven true, some are bonkers and wild and out there. But I feel like when it comes to gematria and these things, that this stuff just doesn't lie. But you don't want to make it a religion. So what I want to say is, before I'm about to show this clip right here, again, when they're showing these symbols in public and all over Hollywood, and they're doing it in music videos and blah, 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 I'm telling y'all, it's to distract you. These people, it's the funniest thing when people tell me they're like into spirituality and everything, and they see these signs and they be like, oh, that's the devil, that's that's satanic. And the symbols are, and they're being used for rituals, but they're not what you think. Always look deeper. And there's actually a comment here by Hoodie Boy on this video that we're going to get into right here that says she's definitely, well, I shouldn't read it right now because it's probably going to confuse the shit out of you, but this video that I have pulled up is maybe one you've seen, so let me just show it real quick. It is the clip of Esperanza Spalding, I don't know, satanic pose on The Voice. Now, Esperanza, don't even know her that much. I don't pay attention to the celebrities that much. She is standing next to John Legend, right? Now, John Legend is not giving her the look Gal Gadot was giving Rachel. I keep saying, I don't know if it's Gal Gadot or Gal Gadot, but Gal Gadot, Miss Dot, she was staring at her. And I think maybe it was because she was young and being pulled into the scene, and that's how they do it with Hollywood. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't truly know the reason, but it gave me the same vibe. So I told my roommate, we're sitting here checking it out, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna pull up a clip and show you, and tell me if it gives you the same vibe, because I feel like it feels like that's what's going on. Because if everything is scripted, it's almost like they're looking for you to almost slip up or mistakenly say something. Because on Brett Cooper's video, a good comparison she made, and I wish I compiled all these together, she made a comment that was, or was it? No. I don't think it was actually her. Fuck. No. I don't think it was her. I think it was someone she either pulled up in a TikTok video, but no matter the case, my roommate said the same thing, is that they said in 2 different interviews, it was almost like they said the exact same script that they were given, but I'm pretty sure some of these videos have covered that anyways. I mean, everyone is breaking it down, so something's going to come up with another. But this is something that I don't see people really pointing out about this. And I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to be the first to do it. Take a look at this. So I pointed out how she's staring at her. She's giving her the old, okay, say it, lick the lips, like, stay to the script. Shit, I should do this word too for extra TV. And even these titles right here, you can do in Gematria. You can break them part by part, and then they end up equaling stuff. There was actually stuff I found on Trump's arrest that was like, wow, this shit is a canon event too, huh? That, like, all the numbers lined up, and I was like, wow. So right here. So, boom. She's staring at her. All right. Boom. Again. She starts talking. She's giving her that look. Boom. Now watch this. I'm just going to play the clip. By the way, shout out to Hendrix Left. Look at this. Boom. She's like, whoa. But look at his stare into the camera. And then she said, my bad. And she said it on camera. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad. I didn't even know they pulled this up in the video. So, and it's funny because they're both wearing red. And if y'all know what red is, let me show y'all the chakra system real quick. This shit is crazy. I'm going absolutely bonkers right here. I'm just going to slide this over. Red is the root chakra. The root chakra. Your bottom 2 chakras. Bottom 2, bro. The root. The root to the crown, bro. The root. It's root chakra. If this is all about energy, it's taking your life force, bro. Like, come on, bro. It's right in front of your face. Like, I don't know what more you need than this. But there you go. She did the little, and then she was, my bad. And she looked at him. He didn't look, though. And that's why I said, like, this is the same feeling I got over here. She's almost like watching her as she's speaking. It's just be like, And I'm telling you, bro. And, okay, so, and then this is another thing I wanted to draw. I don't know Esperanza. I don't know if she's been in the game a long time. I don't know if it's one of those things where it's like, is she's a young person on the scene? Because I think like this, right? These slip-ups happen, right? They flash the signs, whatever, one eye symbolism, right? But here's the thing. If Esperanza, this would be a cool correlation. If she's younger than John Legend in the game, that would make sense. And why I say they take someone to shadow them almost. Because she did that and was like, oh, my bad, right? And then this right here. Zegler is 22. She's around my age. I'm 23, bro. And this is like, Gal is like shadowing her to make sure she's... Dude, I cannot make this up, brother. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Oh, dude. I don't know, man. This is weird, bro. This is weird. And to me, I'm convinced, bro. No one can tell me anything, bro. Like, obviously, anyways, Hollywood is scripted. But this is just something different. This is just something different, bro. Something different, man. And I'm, like, so amped about it because I'm like, bro, like... Dude, I can't even fathom the amount of scripting that goes into this stuff, bro. Like, what? Like, again. Now, to to wrap up the video and say this one more time. I don't mean any attacks on anyone. It's actually really cool to me to see these things, and no, I'm not just going backwards and trying to go back on my words, but I honestly do stand on top of this. This is why I think you guys should stop paying attention to this shit. Anybody who watches this shit, I say you would be better off watching YouTubers, but honestly, at the end of the day, I've watched videos where some people think some of these big YouTubers are plants. I would not be surprised. Like, I really would not be surprised if some of these YouTubers were plants. But it'd be way better watching internet content, right, for your entertainment, or if you can get into it, or just, you know, you can still enjoy your music, whatever, but just always remember to have the differentiation between entertainment and entertainment. Don't idolize these motherfuckers. Be very careful. And some of them are probably great and just stuck in contracts that they just, again, like, didn't expect to sell their souls. But at the end of the day, this whole weird system, bro. Anyways, the Hoodie Boy, shout out to Hoodie Boy's comment. She's definitely into the occult, magic, and consciousness. Y'all need to start reading into things more and stop looking at surface level. Many of y'all think y'all think are satanic or demonic is actually where your power lies. She makes brilliant and beautiful music. She's a very powerful soul. So now, that's very true. The first comment, Jesus saves the day, 96. So funny, bro. It's almost scripted when you look at this stuff. Ain't nothing beautiful about evil, and the Bible already tells us that Satan is a loser. Esperanza's on the losing team. Jesus is the winning team. She needs to repent for being under darkness. Now, so what I want to say right now is, again, these artists sometimes get tricked into being in this stuff. But at the end of the day, everything is always a choice. Sometimes people get more screwed over than others, but at the end of the day, it's all a choice. Now, another thing about that comment. One thing I will say is a lot of the dark things that exist and a lot of things that exist to try to get you to not look at your dark side or not look at those temptations that you have in the heart are actually moving you away from your side that you need to delve into and look at yourself in the mirror and be like, okay, I am not this, but I need to accept this as a part of me, and where is this darkness coming from? So they try to scare you with shit like Satan and all this and make you, listen, it's all you. It's all you. Everything under this is you. There's no separation. There's no winning and losing team, bro. Like, no. You know what's funny? When people are like, I don't want to say, I don't want to get into that sort of thing right now, but I do want to say this. They are definitely, these rituals and stuff can definitely be used for evil. Like, I mean, for sure. And I mean, the fact that she's wearing red and stuff, I would say right here that life force. So think about it. Oh, artists have a lot of influence. They're literally doing things with frequency in their voice and vibrations. They're literally like sirens at times, right? So listen. I think the fact that she has a life force jacket or whatever on is kind of showing you that, like, paying attention to this is kind of like sucking your life force at a time. But as long as you can differentiate from entertainment and stuff, I think you're safe, to be honest. But don't idolize these people. But it's very true. She has made beautiful music. And a lot of these artists make dope-ass music. And this is going to be hard for a lot of people to hear. While they may be throwing up these signs and shit like this, while they be doing it, you have to understand what these signs are. These signs are also this. And this is why I always tell you to do your research. The signs are these. These are exactly what these signs are. Boom. That. When you see this stuff too. When you see this. When you see this stuff, multiple hands. The hands open, the hands like this. It's, you guys, you got to get out of the mind control, man. It's the mind control. Anyways, actually, one thing that I should hop in here and say before I end the video is one thing I found very strange about the whole ordeal is, one, why it's becoming such a big deal. Like, I get it. You know, the thing that people is, you know, loved by many, right? And people are sick of this whole woke agenda and all this shit, right? Again, you got to stop paying attention to it. You got to stop feeding it. It's like we have to pull our attention into what we want to experience, or we're just going to keep experiencing this, which also makes me come to a scary truth or realization about reality, but I don't want to talk about it in this video because that concept gets way too deep and we could be here all day. But one of the things that I forgot to mention in the video is that she doesn't even like Snow White. Like what? Like not like what? Like, oh, I'm offended. Why don't you like Snow White? Like, what is in this couldn't have, like, something doesn't even add up. Now, I'm not lying. There could be dumb decisions out there and mistakes to pick and cast people, but just with everything else that has been exposed in the past about Hollywood and things like this and just weird things going on behind the scenes, and the whole purpose of them would be to get you distracted and energy harvest and all that, is why would you, how does anyone even back the people who casted her, or Disney made a mistake and they didn't know who they casted? And then they're saying things like, from this guy's video, the Yinka that guy, he has a clip of them talking on Talk TV saying how is she biting the hand that feeds her? But to me, it's like, do you see how this is just creating two sides that really no one is probably siding with her, right? But do you see how they're basically giving you something to hate? So it's like, this is literally why I don't watch the news. It's like you're feeding this into your aura. That's exactly why I have to make certain videos like this and just forget about them. Don't even think about it. Like, probably won't even read comments, maybe. But the thing is like, I gotta make a video like this and not pay attention to it, because this is how they get you. This is how they pull you into this game. It's like they're ruining something that y'all love as a kid. That would pull you out of your element. It would, even if you try to give it like the least amount of your awareness or whatever. It's going to. And I always feel like with all these shows and how they're doing this and how they're doing it in gaming too, switching the character models and all that, they're specifically trying to get you to react. So the most important thing you can do is not react and remain unbiased. Show them that their shit is not working and it's not catching you. But everyone feeding into this, and even with my video doing the same, it's not helping. So wake up to this. Wake up. It doesn't even add up. Like, if you critically think about shit and then analyze it and analytically break it down, it does not logically make sense that they would cast this person. And what is it? She rewrote the whole story, or she rewrote. It doesn't make sense. And then I heard a YouTuber in one of these videos I found say that Gal Gadot is probably sitting there wondering, like, oh, what the hell did I get myself into? Like, I'm Wonder Woman, or I played characters, like, I don't know, like, it's just weird. Like, there's so many perspectives on this whole thing going down, and I'm like, the one that's like, I don't know, I think I've heard one dude say that it's like a psyop, but some of this stuff has to be a psyop. When I think back to Velma, I think like that is the same, bro. Race swapping all the characters, like, bro, as a black dude in this, I need to say this right now, bro. I don't even know what characters I love in media, but there's a numerous characters that are not black that just stand for the icon that they are, right, and what they represent, and make me feel like we're the same archetype. So if I can explain that, it's like, say I like Superman. Superman's not black, right? But imagine they went and race swapped him today to be a part of this inclusion shit. Like, it's all fake. Can y'all see this? Because hope y'all know, I don't want to say on behalf of the black community. I speak for myself. So I'll just say this. On behalf of me, because I don't like any of this community shit anyways. On behalf of me as a black man, I can feel you can learn from anybody. It's the human race. The hue. Hue is a light. Hue, light spectrum. Hue, what color, different colors. Human. You can learn from everybody, bro. We don't need to start race swapping characters and shit. It's weird as hell. So you got to know this is an agenda. Anyways, but again, with that point being made, you cannot be falling for this shit either. Like if people are gonna boycott shit, then boycott it, bro. We cannot have people like hate watching shit too, where you just like Velma. I feel like that's what happened. People went and hate watched the shit out of that. Hopefully they don't catch you here too, because that's how they keep catching people in this. They're like, y'all are gonna hate this shit. You know you're gonna hate the film, but I'm gonna buy a ticket and go see it anyways. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. This shit is weird. This world is weird, man. Alright, I'm done. That's the last thing I gotta say. Then the video will wrap up. Peace. I'm out of here. I rest my case. I think this whole thing set up. I think this whole thing to wrap it up, bring it back to the end. I think this whole thing is one big ass distraction again. Oh, bro. I don't even know. Like, see, I think I don't even want to. I'm about to start getting all conspiracy and being like, does this dude have like a butterfly on his arm tattooed? Like, who knows? Who knows? I'm out of here. Do I even say my old outro? No, I don't think I do. I'm just out of here. I'm out of here. Love you guys. Stay up, bro. It's a wild stage we are on. Let's end it like that. Shakespeare said the world is a stage and we are all its many actors. I'm out of here.